Yep, it's time to play Ace Attorney for the first time ever. I'm going in blind. I don't know anything about it besides that there's a gay boy called Edge. He likes it or something. I'm qualified to play this game. I think this is the first one? Yeah, 2001. It's this guy. God, it's old. Is this pre 9/11 or post 9/11? Keep pressing spacebar. Episode 1. Yes. Oh, got an achievement. Huh. Oh, it's the thinker. Oh, she's not gonna be doing much thinking now. Oh, always an ugly man. What do you know? Someone like him. Make it look like he did it. He's so ugly. Oh my goodness gracious. August 3rd. This is pre 9/11. Holy boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh my goodness gracious. Glad I made it on time. Me too, baby girl. Well, I have to say Phoenix. I'm impressed. Oh, so we're Phoenix. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I'm not like the other guys, so thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? Yeah, he gave me some crazy sloppy back in high school. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. She's looking at me funny. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. It's Jover! My life, everything, it's all over. What the f? It's my client screaming. Oh. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. No, don't kill yourself. I bet you're so sexy. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Nick? Is he dead naming me? Tell him I'm guilty. Well, I guess that would work. If they, if there's evidence of, against him that he's the one that did it, if he just pleaded guilty, he'd get a lesser sentence, if that's how it works in Ace Attorney world. I don't know. Maybe the asexuals are, crazy mean judges. Give me that death sentence. I'm afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? It's all over. He's finished. Finished. Oh. Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you, and it's in red because he's so guilty. Well, it's not him. Never mind. I keep forgetting it was that ugly man that did it. My name is Phoenix Wright. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. My first case is a fairly simple one. It's a murder. Young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that arrested was the unlooked sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. School had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, that's okay. They used to call me cunnilingus back in high school because I'm so cunning. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. That's so mean. What the f? Has a knack for getting himself in trouble. What they can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I can tell. With a leather jacket like that. Oh, it is 2001. I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Okay. And that's just what I'm going to do. Holy it's the guy from the Ace Attorney court bot. Court is on a session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Ugh. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not correct? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct in this trial will decide the fate of your client. That's usually how it works, yeah. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Trust that I can. My mother was a lawyer before me. Thank you, Your Honor. Thanks. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Sir, yes, sir. Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. So girly, Pop. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts. The defendant? That's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct! Just keep your wits about and you'll do fine. Oh, trust. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Whew, I know this one. No, I don't. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? No way. Am I making a fool of myself in front of the finest lady known to man? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Well, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. I can fix that. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime. You betcha. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Cindy? Okay. And then what's this? Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Oh my god, dude. Can you think highly of yourself for once? Okay, time of death. It's Cindy Stone. I almost put cinder block because I'm an idiot. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Thank you. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. The thinker, if you will. Makes you ponder, really. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. I recognize that sound! Holy that sound is from Avatar Star Sue. The games from Girls Go Games. Avatar Star Sue reference and Ace Attorney? Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Chill. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Did you always look this ugly? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Which explained to the court just what the object was. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. True? It's found lying on the floor next to the victim. Correct? I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Duh. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. I got this, okay? I got this in the bag. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Not if I pull this gun out of my pocket. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Okay, let's see. Statue. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. You know what else is heavy? My 20 pounds of pork in my pants. Oh, Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call its first witness. Cool. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief? What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Sir, yes, sir. Whatever you say. Like, if a bad tells me something, I'm gonna do it. It's just how it works. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. If you will. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Nobody's gonna get excited over his girlfriend's murder case. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We're great together. Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. That's not how you spell Antony, but... didn't they all die? I don't think that's important. I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or see me ever. That's not a great thing to say in court. Is this lip twitching? What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. If I didn't know the story beforehand, I would have just assumed it was this guy from the way he's behaving, like a complete ass of himself, I guess. But, lies. Don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. That is what it said, yes. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh, I don't blame her. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. God forbid a woman, make bank. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Man, shut the f*** up. Look at that hairline. This isn't your place to be speaking. And those ugly ass frames? Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I'm indecisive. Kind of want to wait and see what happens because it would be funny. Kinda, maybe a little bit. But at the same time, he's been running his mouth like the entire time and it just hasn't been great. So I think I'm gonna stop him from answering. Just to see what happens. You can't trust a man with a goatee like that to not run his mouth. So my client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. Real! Spit your truth, Mr. Asexual Attorney. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? It is irrelevant. A cheating she-dog. Shut up! I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Might as well. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quiet. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Why did I do that? Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp! Well, did you or did you not? Why is he laughing? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? What the f do I do? This dude sucks! Chat, what do I do? What the f? Might have him answer honestly. Cause last time I stopped him, it felt like it was the wrong choice. Okay, have him answer. I know, I'll send him a signal. Aw, tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Okay. Order! Well, Mr. Butts, dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. What the hell screamed? That was his voice! What the f? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. What the f? Let's simplify matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. The ugly ass with the wart! Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, I think it's really funny how they still give me a booba, like even when they were tiny like that. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. The day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Okay. Mr. Sawit. Sell newspaper subscriptions, correct. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. What the f are these names? Mr. Sawit, please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Him murdering her. Witness testimony. Let's see. Got my notebook down. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then, I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Wrong! Objection, you piece of... Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? You don't believe your friend? Innocent before proven guilty, Mr. Phoenix. That's not right, if you will. Can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yes, you can. Have some faith in yourself, you idiot. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Miss Sawit used was one of those. That kind of looks like the phone that I had at my house back when I still lived in Brazil. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout added record. Whatever. Me, I guess. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Ooh. Cross-examination, Your Honor. How the f are you a lawyer and you don't know what the f a cross-examination is? Right. This is it. The real deal. I'm listening. Don't worry. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Duh. What? He was lying? client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Might be in my pants when I look at you. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Right. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found a contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Whatever you say, mama. Open the court record with tab and point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Just check this stuff. It's rather heavy. The victim apparently arrived home. The blackout record. Okay. Wait a minute. If her death was between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m., like, hang on. I swear he said something about 1 p.m. I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Yeah, I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Then, I mean, that would imply that she's still alive. Should I present this? I'm gonna present it. F it. Objection. Found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Because his name is Frank. Get it? Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How to explain this 3-hour gap? Yeah, sweat, you son of a... Oh, that. Oh. Bro, why's he got the girliest voice in existence? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, how are you so certain that you found a body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question, Your Honor. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. Thanks. That's all you had to do. Point out contradictions. Easy enough. Lies always baguette more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. That's usually how it works, yeah. Wait! I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape. How? The blackout! That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You stupid... If you're gonna kill someone, at least be good at it. I see. Heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Gladly! Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Damn right I do. Hold on to your weirdly ill-fitting suit jacket, Mia. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Do I present it here? Or do I present it... Because I know what I want to present. I want to present the blackout time, but I don't know if I should present it here where he's talking about the television, or if I should present it here. Not here, I mean, here. I think I'm gonna present it here, because there's a blackout, you stupid... Hold it right there! Prosecution, I said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Yeah! You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Did his wig just bounce? Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quiet. Ah, wait. I remember now. Mr. Saw It. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Yeah, you tell him, Mr. Judge. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. No, the it wasn't. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. What? You saw a clock? I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. That's still wrong! It was the thinker. If you really, thought about it for more than 1 second, would have remembered it. And the murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. No, they didn't. Bam! You. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue of the thinker, you moron. Now how is it supposed to be a clock? What? Ooh. You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? A lawyer of this court. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Damn straight. Or gay. I don't know. I don't know what this guy is. Hey, I saw it there, okay? Yeah, it's in my last name. That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. I do that too. If you tap... Never mind. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. Oh, come the on, dude. I see. No, you don't! So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Do I? I don't know. I mean, he said that he came in and he saw it, but guys, I wasn't alive pre 9/11. I don't know, did this clock needed to be plugged in to work? Is this like a digital clock? I don't have any more problems, I guess. I guess not. There's a clock on the scene, so no problem. Right, are you out of your mind? What? Ugh. Ah. I'm an idiot! Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Oh, indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Pwah! You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Well, yeah, prove it. Prove I was in there. I will. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Stupid. Yeah, You in that stupid purple suit. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Damn straight I will. You feel so wet by the time I'm done with this cross-examination. Won't even be able to feel your legs. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Shut up, you and your big words. You don't know anything. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Yeah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock. I saw. Oh. Ew! Got a mouthful of lice. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. You might even say he saw it. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Why do you care so much? Look at the way he stands. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Well, he is wearing a wig. Bald men always lie. Mr. Wright, Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Salway heard was definitely this clock. Try sounding the clock! Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker. Oh, I predicted that! I'm so good. Literally, look at me. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. What the f? Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Yeah. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Okay, he's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Not yet! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. If I show him my badge, like wave it in his face, maybe he'll let me, Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. What? You treat me like a criminal. 'Cause you are! Look at your hairline! You lawyers are all slime. Now wait a minute. I may get slimy with it. That doesn't mean I'm a slime, though. Grr. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. I guess I don't live up to the name Genghis, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. It's my baby girl. Chief. Oh, Chief? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's so over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? I hate that. Can you think of a reason as why the clock would be 3 hours slow? No, but, I want to look cool in front of you, so yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? I didn't let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. Duh. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a shadow of a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. You will! Let's see this evidence that proves that the clock was running slow. Okay, we're gonna wing this. Okay, we got the badge. That's probably not gonna do anything. And we've used this to prove that he was wrong about the time. So it's probably not this again. And we've used the thinker already. And we've used the blackout record. We've used all of these things. We haven't used the passport since the moment it was, added to the court record. So just because of that, I'm gonna present it. I'm gonna wing it. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours! When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Oh, I was so goated. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It. Yeah. Oh, ew. What the Yeah, disgusting. Order, I say. We did it. We're literally the best lawyer of all time. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Nuh-uh. I knew I was gonna win from the start. No one messes with me. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Damn! That was fast. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. As you should be. This is the power of a queer boy. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. It's because you haven't met me until now, Your Honor. And find a true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Yes! Confetti! Oh, that's so cute. Why is he standing like that, though? And with that, this court is adjourned. Damn fucking straight it is. Goodbye. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as his newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day. Oh. The victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. Oh my god, why did her bangs look like that? He was searching her place. The victim returned. It kind of looks like, the helmet of that one guy from Pokemon Sword and Shield. The guy, I forgot his name. I don't remember his name, but it's the guy. He's got, it's Raihan. That looks like Raihan's helmet. Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Jesus Christ, dude. My head hurt. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Whew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Stop! Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Damn right I did. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Well, I'm going to be around for a while. If you'd like to be satisfied in more ways than one. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Oh, come on. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. That's bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Is he sad because his girlfriend is gone? But I'm not... Cindy Wendy's gone. Ew! Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Yeah, man. She didn't deserve you. She was the real butt in this relationship. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. His name is Larry. Really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Yeah, damn right. She's mine! Hey, I was the one that got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. It's the murder weapon. This is... Wow. I hope it's clean at least. Oh, he made this clock. You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Yep. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Stop! Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. Do we? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? What is she talking about? I don't know. What is she talking about? Is it the clock? Does she want me to show him the evidence? Is this what's happening? Does he want me to show the passport? The blackout record? Like, I don't want to show him the autopsy report. That's terrible. Is it the clock? Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Damn right. See, I'm so good at this. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock. That's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. You should be glad, because I'm the best of the f***ing best. I'm the asexual attorney. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I guess. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. Yeah, that's usually how it works, I think. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All you can do is believe in them. Well, yeah, innocent until proven guilty. That's how it works. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Why is she talking like she's dead? Never let go of what you believe in. Ever. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off to a date? Sure. Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Don't mind if I do. I'm broke. Well, am I broke? I'm a lawyer. Lawyers aren't usually broke, especially criminal lawyers. I don't know. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Well, my butt isn't as innocent, if you'd like to figure that out back in my apartment. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. Stop! You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. If you insist. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. What? And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Why? The end. Okay? A brand new episode has been added. Oh my goodness. They look like JoJo's characters. Oh my goodness. What a game! This is not what I thought being an asexual attorney would be like. I mean, with a chief like that, couldn't help myself. Oh, I should probably save. Yeah. Cool. I will be playing more of Ace Attorney Blind because the first episode was funny. It's probably carrying the humor. That's it. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Bye.